If you're coming on the subway, it's the A or the C. Or coming down Broadway, the 1, 2, or 3. Jump off at the 72nd Street stop. From there, Central Park is just a real short hop through strawberry fields. Head on up to the lake where 1,000 New Yorkers are taking a break. Come on along, I'll see you on Sunday. Come by yourself or bring your little honey. Lay down in the shade or hang out where it's sunny. You got it made, cause you don't need any money when the people on the hill are singing in Central Park. Roger Bartlett! Mr. Ron Sunshine. Sunday, come by yourself or bring your little honey. Lay down in the shade or hang out where it's sunny. You got it made, cause you don't need any money when the people on the hill are singing in Central Park. Hey, Jeff Van Nostrand! Play anything from folk to rock and roll. I've been stomping my foot so long I'm digging a hole. But I'll tell you what I've decided to do. If you keep showing up, then I will too. Come on along, I'll see you on Sunday. Come by yourself or bring your little honey. Sit down in the shade or hang out where it's sunny. You got it made, cause you don't need any money when the people on the hill are singing in Central Park. Dodger, take it again. All right. Used to go against the wind, but that's no way to fly. Flapping my wings, I get no place, no matter how hard I try. But when I just give in and go to where the blowing breeze has planned, you know I find a better place wherever I might land. Some people fly in circles, crying life is so unfair. Convinced that if they're over here, all the good stuff must be over there. Not me, I know there's a vein of gold right where I stand, and I find that if I look wherever I might land. I was always told, and now I finally found, that when I leap and it appears before I hit the ground, I don't spend one day looking back with regret, 'cause each bridge I burned led to a place that I just as soon forget. Yeah, it was on people look budget makes them cry. And some look ahead with fear and dread to things they'll probably never try. Not me, bring it on, 'cause I can handle what's at hand whenever I get to wherever I might land. Look at where I landed in this room with you tonight. No matter what's going on out there, I know it's gonna be alright. 'Cause though it took some time to know, I finally understand that I'm gonna find love wherever I might land. Wherever I might land. Wherever I might land. Wherever I might land. It's dark and it's lonely, and you feel like you're the only one who's felt this desperation, like your own brand of the blues. It's hell when you're in there, I can tell you 'cause I've been there, and I've known the same frustration. But I've got some real good news. You feel like you fell in a well of hopelessness and fear. So why the hell would I jump in and join you way down here? 'Cause there's a way out of here, though you don't believe that's true. But years ago, a friend showed me just like I'm showing you. You can sit here in the darkness till you think that you're okay. But then it's time to move, 'cause I'm not making plans to stay. There's a way. Think no one understands you. You're so convinced life hands you one bad break after another and keeps you on the floor. But now you've got the choice to keep on listening to those voices, or maybe listen to a brother who's been down here before. We can sit and curse the darkness, but the darkness stays the same. Or get off your ass and we'll go out the same way that I came. 'Cause there's a way out of here, though you don't believe that's true. But years ago, a friend showed me just like I'm showing you. It's hard to see what's possible when you feel this way. But things look so much clearer standing in the light of day. There's a way. Here, but it's gonna be up to you to show someone else that exit door just like I'm showing you. You can sit and curse the darkness, but the darkness stays the same. Or get off your ass and we'll go out the same way that I came. 'Cause there's a way.
Well, hi guys. Oh man, you know what? I almost feel like doing a global breath to start the show, the hang. It's so good to see you guys. I have been all over the place today, and I know I'm not alone. You know, it's amazing when I show up here. So often, I get the feeling that the energy that I'm in, the place that I'm in, a lot of you are. I can tell by like the comments in the chat room. And today it's just, I've been up, I've been down, I've been in the middle, I've been numb. But what I did was, too, I had the idea to do some big ass rock and roll today on this thing, and because I like doing it, and I know a lot of you guys dig it, so I'm just going to do that. But I'll save some of that for toward the back end of the gig. Because very often, at my age, I will blow out a voice doing that. Oh, hi, Nancy. Hey, Mike, Zoe, Cheetah. It's so good to see you guys. Hi, Ria. Elodie is here from France. I posted... Oh, and by the way, Denise saved my ass. Not that big a deal, but I had copied the wrong link. And I'm putting it all over Facebook. I'll see you guys at 4 o'clock here. I think I did it on Twitter. I think I did it on Patreon. I'll see you guys at 4 o'clock here. And I was basically sending them to watch the video, believe it or not. And that won't work. But so she said, I don't think you meant to do this, but I get an email saying, I don't think you meant to do this, but the link that you sent for the show is going to believe it or not. So I just 20 minutes ago just wound up redoing all those links. So some people right at this moment are probably enjoying a fun song. Hi, Marcy and Stuart. We'll have to see if, let me just get going here. We'll see if we have Lucy and Al show up. Are Lucy and Al here from West Virginia? Hi, Al. Switzerland's here. All right, you know what I'm going to do? Let me just start. I wanted to do this because I am all over the place, and we're going to do some big-ass rock and roll stuff. But let's just start in our usual way. No, you know what? Let me start with this song, and we'll just kind of work into it. I'll expect that everybody is going to be singing along and dancing along and chatting along. Zoe, thanks so much. Well, I've been out walking, and I don't do that much talking these days. These days. These days I seem to think a lot about the things that I forgot to do for you. And all the time I had the chance to. Me too, Willie. It's been in my head all week. I thought I'd just share it right off the bat. And I had a lover. It's so hard to risk another these days. These days. And if I seem to be afraid to live the life that I have made in song, it's just that I've been losing for so long. Well, I'll keep on moving on. Things are bound to be improving these days. One of these days. These days I sit on cornerstones and count my time in quarter tones to 10. My friends, don't confront me with my failures. I have not forgotten them. Let's chat this together. Let's make room for Willie. And let's see if by the end of this song we've got some newcomers here. If you are a newcomer in the chat room, actually, if you're a newcomer and you're watching this on Facebook, Brandon or somebody will post the link for the YouTube chat. Just click on the link and join us over here at YouTube, because we call it the cool kids table in the cafeteria, which I never sat at in high school, here, it's just the more popular chat. And actually, I don't know if the Brandon, I think fixed the restream thing so I can actually see the comments in Facebook. But it's more fun over here at YouTube anyway. So just come on over. Hi, Liza. Hey, Jake. Liza, where are you again in the world? You can chat the whole damn song or just chat whatever speaks to your heart. But let's chat this one along together. Ready? Seen you woke up feeling frightened, senses heightened, overwhelmed, lost and alone, a little overwrought until you finally thought that you'd drop it all and pick up the phone. And I didn't do nothing but really listen to everything you had to say, till I knew that you'd be okay. The next week it was my turn. I was in a slow burn about something or nothing at all. I don't even remember, but I remember I was hurting, so I gave you a call. And you didn't do nothing but really listen to everything I had to say, till you knew that I'd be okay. That's love, right? We take turns being angels for one another, 'cause there's never been a day when we all want to stay under the cover. I think we're all just lucky that it works that way. Thank heaven we're not all crazy on the same day. Right, Nancy? Hey, Chris in Leicester, England. And in the back of a taxi, I heard talk radio, one of those shows people call when they want to know what life's about. A big fat mouth was at a mic going on and on about who's out to get you if you don't watch out. It's funny, but the phony probably makes a lot of money to create a little panic every day. But I think I found a better way. We take turns being angels for one another, and 'cause there's never been a day when we all want to stay under the cover. I think we're all just lucky that it works that way. Thank heaven we're not all crazy on the same day. Go get it, Willie. We take turns being angels for one another. Hey, Ryan, 'cause there's never been a day when we all want to stay under the covers. And Eileen, how you doing? We're just damn lucky that it works that way. Thank heaven we're not all crazy on the same day. Oh, I didn't see Karen here. On the same day. We're not crazy, crazy on the same day. Ba-dum, da-dum, da-dum, dum. Joe is here from DC. You know what? Let's do this. Let me do this song. And Jeff is here from New Jersey. Hey, Jeff, man. I got some stuff that Jeff and I spoke about. I'm going to share with you guys a little bit into the gig. But this is going to be kind of an interesting gig because I was all over the place today, and so while I was programming the show naturally went all over the place. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to share. Well, we got a couple of birthdays today. One, our dear den mother, Allie, is celebrating her birthday today. Happy birthday, Allie. And it's a little bit too much reverb. Do I sound like I'm in the Batcave? And who else? And Al from West Virginia. Are Lucy and Al here? It sounds good to Brandon, so I won't touch it then. It sounds good to Ryan, I won't touch it. Anyway, so Lucy and Al Duba, Al's birthday was yesterday, but we could celebrate it today. So what we do sometimes is this, I'm going to do this song. This is a song that I wrote called Any Other Way. And when I was programming the hang for today, my buddy Dean, the filmmaker, had set me up with this converter that I can grab like old VHS tapes and digitize them. And there's some really fun stuff. Like, remember a few weeks ago I was showing you guys September 16th, 2001? Because it was a crazy lady out there that actually had a video camera and captured that day. So we shared that, and I shared some old soap opera shit. But hi, Jan. Today I grabbed a couple of old videos, and some of them I'll show, some of them I'll save for Saturday. But let's do this. This is a song I wrote called Any Other Way, and it's a catch up with your life song. Sometimes I'll play it as the introduction music, which it's going to be very interesting to see if I think Ryan fixed the copyright issue. We might be able to get through this gig without YouTube sending me notices of copyright violation for my own songs. We'll see what happens. But if that's the case, I'm going to try a couple of things that from the old days, and we might get a copyright violation here or there for different things, but some of the stuff I'll share on Saturday when we do the Zoom hang. Anyway, during this next song, everybody, especially if you're a newcomer, oh, Emmett is here. Erich is here. Holy smokes. That's a first, right? It's good to see you, brother. Well, what we do is this. I don't know how many people right now are on YouTube and how many people are on Facebook. But especially if you're a newcomer, give us a first name, but more importantly, put in the chat room where you are in the world. Because like right now, I can see that we've got France, Switzerland, the UK, California, New York, Maine, New Jersey, Florida, Chicago, where else? France, did I say France? Pennsylvania. All right, so listen, I'm gonna do this. During this song, give us a location. Took some time out from this story, took a moment on this ride, took some time to separate the love and fear. Took some time for inventory, took some time to look inside. Look at every road I chose that got me here. Mimi's here from Albany. I've gotten in and won some races, had some fun and been some places that I wouldn't wanna fly over today. Hey, Richard in Connecticut. But through all the good and bad and any tough break that I've had, still I wouldn't want it any other way. And for all my aimless searching, there were times I'd stumbled on a love so good I never could explain. Fill my life with so much happiness that after it was gone, I would wonder, was the passion worth the pain? But if not for that fragility, I'd have not this ability to feel the kind of love I feel today. And any heartbreak I'd been through finally healed and brought me you, so I wouldn't want it any other way. Now I know there was a calling and a reason to be true to this purpose ever since I was a kid. Being free means free to do exactly what I'm meant to do, and every single thing that happened had to happen, 'cause it did. But if no one hears my thunder, no one ever hears my voice, I will sing as long as I've got more to say. And from time to time I'll wonder if I ever had a choice, 'cause I wouldn't want it any other way. No, I wouldn't want it any other way. Oh, snowy Las Vegas. So Chris is here from Leicester, England, the UK. We've got, it's pretty cool. Let me do this. By the way, on Saturday, you guys let me know that you've really been digging the guests. Last Saturday was a blast, and it was amazing because I introduced you guys to a songwriter named Sam Leopold, who I met years ago when we would do these songwriter circles at the Red Lion. And I was saying this the other day, you know, well, I said it last gig, is that it's amazing to me that sometimes very often, we don't recognize the most significant moments in our lives or experiences in our lives while they're happening. And it's because we have no idea the significance they'll have down the road. And when I was doing that songwriter circle, that's where I met George Wurzbach. That's where I met Chris Tedesco, artists that I work with, and you've seen me share the stage with at Merkin Concert Hall dozens and dozens of times. They're on all the songs that I write. When they write songs, I contribute to their stuff. The amazing John Wallowich is the gentleman. He passed away a while ago, but he's sitting at the piano there. One of the most amazing songwriters I've ever met. And so when we did the show last week, and Sam was the guest, I told George to join us because on Saturday, we use this technology, but Brandon in Detroit figured out a way to kind of break all of the systems so that we can use OBS technology to Zoom, and that way you guys can all see and hear each other as an audience and, make comments and shit. So I told George, I asked George to show up because Sam was going to be the guest, and George hadn't seen Sam, in a decade or more. And it was cool. The three of us started talking about that songwriters circle and our experiences there. And at one point, Sam said, Jerry, I feel terrible. This has become a private conversation. But I got so many emails from you guys and messages afterwards saying, we love that. It was great hearing the three songwriters talk about that songwriters circle. I guess, that's the kind of thing, I dig documentaries, and I like seeing, remember when VHS used to have that, VH1 used to have that series called Behind the Music? And some of those were pretty interesting. So this coming Saturday, I'm going to reach out and try to get another guest. I'm not going to tell you who. Another guest from that songwriters circle from all those years ago. It won't be John Wallowich because he's dead, but somebody that you guys loved, and whoever remembers that circle. Rhea, by the way, Rhea's here. She remembers that circle. It really, truly was amazing. Anyway, so let me do a song, and then we'll really get into this gig. I'm so glad you guys are here because already my spirit is different than it has been all day. Come on, baby, while the moon is high, kick up your heels and dance. Don't be nervous and don't be shy, just give yourself a chance. You can dance. Kick off your shoes, lose your blues. Pick 'em up, Lord, put 'em back down. And around, and around, and around, and around. Come on, baby, it must be fun to be dancing in the pale moonlight. Otherwise, would everyone be out on such a cold and windy night? We can dance. Throw yourself away. We'll get to the month of May. We can dance. Listen while I'm banging on this old guitar. Sounds kinda good, don't it? Nobody here today came to look at you. But I bet you $5 is somebody here online will be dancing with you. Hey now, everybody here today came to smile and have a good time. So come on, baby, while the moon is high, pick up your heels and dance. Don't be nervous and don't be shy, just give yourself a chance. We can dance. Kick off your shoes, lose your blues. Pick 'em up, Lord, put 'em back down. And around, and around, and around, and around. If we could just lighten up, we could throw our fears away. Actually, in that song, oh, by the way, if you're new here and you see that I'm looking down here, it's because that's where the chat room is. And sometimes I get lost in what you guys are saying. I tell you what, it's late. It's evening across the ocean where Elodie is, and well, we don't worry about Elle in Switzerland because she stays up all night. And I know because we've done these things late into the night in New York, and she hangs out with us, and then goes to work the next day, which boggles my mind. But but Elodie in France, well, yeah, I got a little Pink Floyd. I'm saving some of the big ass rock and roll shit for later. But you know what? In that last song, I was saying we can dance. We can dance. Kick off your shoes, lose your blues. Remember when we first started doing this, and I did that song called No Pants? You can do that too, you know, while we're here. Especially we're not even in the Zoom one. So it could be, we can dance. Take off your pants, start to dance. Pick them up, Lord, put them back down. So if you want, drop the drawers and just dance. It's completely cool. The name of the gig is It's Just Us. So, but you know what? Let's do this. Okay, no, it's all right. It's not gonna be too late. We'll do the big ass rock and roll stuff. I just kind of save it toward the end of the thing. In fact, maybe we'll do one of them early. I'll do some Pink Floyd for you before, so you can go to sleep. How's that sound? I don't have a schedule. I don't have a boss. But let me show anybody who's new here some of the ways we create videos together, because we've done some good ones, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show a couple of them a little bit later. But this one, I asked everybody to dance, and it's not actually a big ass rock and roll song. But it's a big song that I should not ever try to attempt with an acoustic guitar. But, you know, basically, fuck it, we did it anyway. And you guys all contributed. And it's the only video I labeled where a lot of you are. So let's do that. And if you feel like getting up, dance along with it, and then we'll decide what to do when we come back. All right, so anyway, so you get the idea. It's perfectly okay to just get up and dance, all right? I don't care if you're dancing in your living room. I don't care if you're dancing on your roof. I don't care if you're dancing on the couch. I don't care. If you're dancing in your underwear, that's a bonus. So you guys ready? You gonna dance? Right now, there's somebody in the Netherlands. There's somebody in Brazil. There's somebody in Maine. There are people in Pennsylvania and I didn't see West Virginia. There's Mr. Robbie is in Switzerland. There's people all up and down the island of Manhattan in New York. There's a guy in Jersey. There's Jan is in Pennsylvania. You guys ready? You can be amazing. You can turn a phrase into a weapon or a drug. You can be the outcast or be the backlash of somebody's lack of love. Or you can start speaking up. Nothing's gonna hurt you the way the words do when they settle neath your skin. Kept on the inside, no sunlight, sometimes the shadows win. But I wonder what would happen if you say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Dance, honestly, I wanna see you be brave. I wanna see you, I just wanna see you, wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave. I wanna see you, I just wanna see you, wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave. Dance. Everybody's been there, everybody's been stared down by the enemy. Falling for the fear and then disappearing, bow down to the mighty. Don't run, stop holding your tongue. Maybe there's a way out of the cage where you live. Maybe one of these days you can let the light in. Show me how big your brave is. Say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, There we go. They can quarantine our asses, right? But they can't stop us from dancing. That was so cool. You know, I just see in the chat room that Richard, I think Richard, yeah, is saying if anybody wants to see what David looked like a decade ago, you can go to my Facebook photos. There are over 300 pics. One thing I've learned from being that guitar man from Central Park is that if there's one thing this world does not need, it's another photo of me playing the guitar in Central Park. But one of the things I'm thinking about, I am living the weirdest fucking life. Like I showed you guys when Jay Leno replaced me in a Viagra commercial with Osama bin Laden. I'm not making that up. If you didn't see that, right? You guys in the chat room, I showed that, where that showed up on the Jay Leno show. It's just so weird. My life is odd. And a lot of you know that I was, right at the height of its popularity, I was on the most watched episode that season of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Regis Philbin all those years ago. So I'm thinking about, it was fascinating, it was fun, it was funny. I had a great time. I won a lot of money and had a great time with Philbin. Again, I don't know about the copyright issues. You know what, this is a little tease. Let me just show you the beginning of it, because it was, it was a show, and it was 22 million people watched this episode, partly because I was doing well, but also because I'm a bonehead, and I was not like a fan. I wasn't a fan of the show. I wasn't like this avid game show contestant. I wound up on that show because the woman in my life at the time had kids from a different another marriage, and one of my stepdaughters, at 11 years old, thought I was a wizard, and our little thing was we would watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire together, and I am good at that stuff, but she, of course, she would be like, David, you have to get on that show. So to make her happy, I'll tell the story if I really do this on Saturday. But let me just show you a little bit of it, and we'll see if YouTube shuts us down. Oh, by the way, if YouTube ever shuts us down because of copyright infringement, just stick around, and Brandon will figure out a way to get you guys a new link right away. Okay? Just stay where you are. But in the meantime, let me just show you a little bit of this.
They are Stuart Chapin, Los Angeles, California. Smith, Knoxville, Tennessee. Janet Bailey, Greenwood, Indiana. David Ippolito, New York City. Jerry Sjogren, Brainerd, Minnesota. Sandy Houck, Middletown, New Jersey. Mary Agnes Bornhoff, Mineola, New York. Matthew Gray, Charlottesville, Virginia. Terry Kasgy, Brooklyn, New York. Emily Derringer, Rye Creek, New York. Okay, everybody, congratulations on getting this far. Now take a deep breath, because here's tonight's first fastest finger question. Put these literary works in the order they were first published, starting with the most recent. Crime and Punishment, Franny and Zooey, Clear and Present Danger, Pride and Prejudice. All right, everybody's got their vote in. Time's up. Let's see the answer in the correct order, starting with the most recent, Clear and Present Danger, Franny and Zooey, Crime and Punishment, and finally Pride and Prejudice. Who got it right on the fastest time? Let's see. Hey, it's David Ippolito. David, congratulations. Let's play, baby. David Ippolito from New York City. He's single, but he does have a girlfriend, Joanne. How are you?
Okay, now if you guys want to see what happened after that, come back on Saturday because it was a riot. It was really funny. But so for today, oh, by the way, I said before that this is where is it? Sally's birthday. But it's also normally you would think, because I've kind of gotten years ago. I kind of got into the really mastering Photoshop, and I've created some really wonderful Photoshop images for you guys. And so you would think that I would have gone to town with that Bernie meme last week, but it was, number one, it was too obvious. Number two, I was actually struggling. I was having a tough time keeping my head above water emotionally, and so I wasn't really having a whole lot of fun last week. And but you guys, I was going to show this last time. Is Dean and Duval here? Dean sent me a photo, one of those Bernie memes of his mom, and I meant to show it last. I meant to show it last week. Actually, I think his brother Dave out in Ohio sent that. But then yesterday or today, lovely Jana with the great smile and that wonderful little puppy now, Jelly Bean. She sent me one. She's holding Jelly Bean and Bernie. So that's, and Jana, she's in the chat room right now, right? Right? Good going, Jana. That's cool. And then my sister Susan, out on Long Island, is Susan here? I didn't see Susan in the chat room. Hey, Bob Bard is here from Goodyear, Arizona, man. It always makes me happy to see you, Bob. So anyway, so my sister Susan sent one from Long Island. That's Bernie out in front of her house. And so I was thinking, well, I'm going to share on Saturday. I'm going to share some Photoshop images with you guys. In the meantime, and a lot of them have to do with one of my passions, artistically, is and you guys know this. It's to hasten the day. Speed up the arrival of the day that religion is a memory for the human race. Just an odd memory, just an oddity. Like, really, human beings used to actually ascribe to these beliefs? And so it happens in my playwriting. It happens, there's always a hint of it in just about everything I do. And people wonder, David, why are you so passionate about it? It's because I really, truly, as much as I smile and I laugh and I joke, I really, truly feel it's maybe one of the most important things I can do as an artist. We all pick something. And for me, that's it. So I've got a play called The Green Room. And I was sharing, actually, I had a conversation this week with Jeff Sherzon, who's in the chat room right now, is a producer. And, oh, thanks, Brandon. Actually, because Susan, my sister Susan, asked for a song. So if she shows up later, I got a song I have to do for her, a Beatles tune. But anyway, so Jeff and I were talking about how to move my play, The Green Room. Can I ask for a show of hands? Can you guys just say me or I was there? We did a live reading of The Green Room online. How many of you guys saw that? Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I think instead of doing the green room live again, which comes with its own risks. I mean, we pulled it off, but it was, it's pretty shaky doing something when one actor is in New York and his scene partner is in LA, and you're doing it live. But we pulled it off, and we have a recording of it. So what I want to do is restream that and then have a forum with you guys discussing the content of the play. Because everything I do is about more than the experience in the theater. It's about the conversation in the cab ride home. So we want to do that. I'll keep you guys up to date. I think it'll probably be the same cast. But the most important thing is that after the gig is over, you guys will have an open discussion with a moderator and everything. And you know me, there is no judgment involved. If you happen to be a devoutly religious person, I get it. I do. But anyway, I'll let you know more about that. Let me just do this song. I get a lot of requests for this song. It's a song that I wrote, and it's called The Religion Song. I heard about a man who could split the moon and even get a wolf to talk. Then I heard about a man jumping out of a boat 'cause he thought he'd like to take a walk. Then I heard about a man said he had in his hand the deed to the promised land. He said, you take out your sword in the name of the Lord and kill your brother for a pile of sand. Some say there's a big king watching it all, but all in all he sounds pretty unfair. Turning rivers to blood, then creating a flood. And I ain't saying 'cause I wasn't there. It just seems absurd to be taking the word of another that I don't know well. And it just could be that a king that mean couldn't be big enough to help. Now we've got late night preachers on TV, a rabbi on the radio, born again celebrities while the mullah makes a video. And each one swears they heard the word, assured they heard it right. They say heed the call and build another wall, give us all another reason to fight. Now a newborn baby gets a nice clean slate, but we don't waste any time. Start teaching them the rules in the churches and the schools, at the temple and the mosque and the shrine. We tell them scary tales and fairy tales and kiss common sense farewell. But don't tell them all that a God that small couldn't be big enough to help. Now we've got late night preachers on TV, a rabbi on the radio, born again celebrities while the mullah makes a video. And each one swears they heard the word, assured they heard it right. They say heed the call, build another wall, give us all another reason to fight. On TV, a rabbi on the radio, born again celebrities while the mullah makes a video. And each one swears they heard the word, assured they heard it right. They say heed the call, build another damn wall, give us all another reason to fight. Now I don't mind saying you'll find me praying, but to what I'll never know. I keep reaching for something, and not for nothing, I'm content to let it go. 'Cause I've seen a little heaven in my time, and at times I've been through hell. And a God this man could understand never was big enough to help. No, Any God small enough to understand couldn't be big enough to help. Amen. Let's do some Pink Floyd for Elodie in France. You know, I'm sorry. I got every so often I get overwhelmed with. I'm talking into this little thing here. This thing, right? And I just sang a song into this little thing. It goes through the wire. And then I'm hanging out with people in fucking France and Switzerland and California and Florida and Maine and New Jersey. Yeah, let's do some Pink Floyd that I should not get away with on an acoustic guitar. The lunatic is on the grass. The lunatic is on the grass. Remembering games and daisy chains and laughs. Got to keep the loonies on the path. The lunatic is in the hall. The lunatics are in my hall. The paper holds their folded faces to the floor. And every day the paper boy brings more. And if the dam breaks open many years too soon, and if there is no room upon the hill, and if your head explodes with dark forebodings too, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. Oh, the lunatic is in my head. The lunatic is in my head. You raise the blade, you make the change, you rearrange me till I'm sane. You lock the door and throw away the key. There's someone in my head, but it's not me. And if the cloud bursts, thunder in your ear, you shout and no one seems to hear. Whoa. And if the band you're in starts playing different tune, see you on the dark side of the moon. I can't think of anything else to say, except I think it's marvelous. There is no dark side of the moon, really. As a matter of fact, it's all dark. Although, you know what? I also think that's not her favorite Pink Floyd song. It popped into my head about halfway through. So let me take a real quick run at one more big-ass rock and roll song, and then I have to share something with you guys that we've just gone. You guys have helped me through 4 years of insanity. It's kind of like coming up from the storm cellar after a tornado, and you can't just look around and say, wow, the wind stopped blowing, so we're good now. There's a lot of damage, and it blew away a lot of the rubbish, and so we can see a lot of the sickness and ugliness that's in this country. I mean, it's just out there. It's just naked now. And it's Trumpism, and it's these people that we've been shoulder to shoulder with for our entire lives, and we didn't know it. Social media is the tool, is the phenomenon that let me know the guys that I was playing basketball with in high school are terrible people. There's something. In fact, I'm writing a song right now, and because I've been wanting to ask the question, what the fuck went wrong in your life? What went wrong that you feel this way about the world, about life, about your fellow human beings? What went wrong? And it's the wrong question. And I think that's what the song is going to be about. I think maybe the question is, what never went right for you? What never went right? And sometimes it's losing everything. Sometimes it's hitting bottom. Sometimes it's a devastating illness. Sometimes it's what you wouldn't think. But that life-changing thing, that allows us to open. I'm speaking for myself. That allowed me to open my eyes, and it happens on a daily basis. That lets me say 3 powerful words. I was wrong. I was wrong. It's where, listen, I was an altar boy, and so that's kind of, it's kind of part of the religion thing. But let me do this song, and then I've got another video I want to share with you guys, and something that I think is just gonna, well, anyway, let me just do this song for Elodie before she has to go to sleep. It's another big-ass rock and roll song that I'm not sure I should play on an acoustic guitar, but who cares? You guys got it? Now we slow it down. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from rain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Okay, Elodie? I'm going to share with you guys. Oh, by the way, hi, Jackie. I'm going to share with you guys a song that three words, I was wrong, and it's not about something important, but years ago at Merkin Concert Hall, I always have George Wurzbach come out and do a song, one of his own original songs. I leave the stage and just leave George on the stage with you guys. And there's 500 people in this theater, and I don't even know what he's going to do. And that's where we've heard songs like I'm God, When Your Father Looks Like Mo, Space Force, right? You just never know what is going to happen with George. And so one year, and it's usually devastatingly funny, and one year I left the stage, and that was the year he introduced us to the song Hannibal. So now I walked on stage afterwards, and the audience, you guys were just in love with the song, but you're all wiping tears from your eyes, and I'm thinking to myself, holy fuck. I think I was gonna sing something like Auld Lang Syne by Dan Fogelberg or something. I was like, I can't do that. So at the last minute, I decided to do a parody that I had written that week. And I didn't even know if it was gonna land or be funny, but I just did it. And it turned out to be, I Want My Country Back. It's become the Trump supporters anthem, but back then it was the Tea Party anthem. And so the reception for that song was, I guess because I had to do something funny. And so I did that song, and afterwards, the applause just kept going on, and I thought, holy shit, we're onto something here. So I put it on YouTube the next day or the day after, and in the first week, 30,000 people had shared that song. And it's not exactly the same, but I did a parody, not a parody, I wrote a new song about that little Twinkie from where is it, Tennessee. That little ignorant MAGA Trump-supporting white girl who was storming the Capitol because it was a revolution. And so I wrote this song because she infuriated me, but also because her stupidity just astounded me. How she could break into the nation's capital and then find the first guy with a camera and start telling the world her name and where she lived. So I wrote this song, and I thought a shelf life of about 10 minutes, and I put it up on YouTube. Well, I don't know if you guys have been watching. Anybody been watching that? As of today, I think over 2,000 people in the last couple of days have watched that song and commented on it. So I'm gonna do it one more time. It's this.
I got maced.
You got maced.
By the police.
And what happened? You were trying to go inside the
Yeah,
Capitol?
I made it like a foot inside, and they pushed me out, and they maced me.
What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Elizabeth. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
And why did you want to go in?
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
Thank you.
So hang out one second. This was in fact, what I did was, I had to create a backing track for it. So hang on a second. My life. Do. Oops, that's not it. There it is. All right, let's see if this works. Come gather round and listen to my story. Every word is true, it's not just oratory. See, on January 6, angry MAGA lunatics just raised the bar of idiotic glory. At a rally not uncommon or unique, when they went to hear their orange hero speak, he told moronic lies and incited them to rise, his little army of the ignorant and weak. But among the classless masses there that day, who stormed the Capitol because they didn't get their way, was this little MAGA member who I always will remember, because I can't forget the words she had to say. They pushed me out and maced me. I thought they would embrace me. I'm the party chair of my sorority. But social media is making fun of me, because I told that guy on MSNBC I'm Elizabeth from Knoxville, Tennessee. I didn't know that it was treason to be there, so getting mace sprayed in my face was so unfair. It almost made me barf and ruined my new piano scarf, not to mention what that mace does to your hair. This little white girl, privileged and proud, should have disappeared into that MAGA crowd, 'cause it won't be long before someone's knocking on her door. Like an idiot, she said these words out loud. They pushed me out and maced me, build a craze that will disgrace me, but I'm white, so I'm expecting leniency. Some say that the legal charge might be for obvious and gross stupidity, 'cause I told that guy from MSNBC I'm Elizabeth from Knoxville, Tennessee. Oh, they pushed me out and maced me. Now America, embrace me. When I cry, it's almost cute, as you can see. So the rule of law does not apply to me. But now the FBI wants my identity, so I'll even give them my locality. It's like I told that man from MSNBC I'm Elizabeth. Is this camera on? Are you getting all this? I'm Elizabeth from Knoxville, Tennessee. All right, Brandon, thanks so much, man, and thanks for keeping an eye out. I think we're cool. Everybody say goodbye to Brandon. Brandon, which, by the way, on Saturdays, when we do the gig on Saturdays, you guys can meet Brandon. He's a really, really nice guy, and he really knows his stuff. He's the man behind the curtain that makes all of this work. So it's really, really cool. Actually, you know what? I had a real head start on this as compared to a lot of other artists, because we were doing Concert Window, which is a company that folded just at exactly the wrong time, just before the pandemic hit, really. But that's life. That's what all the people say. So we were doing this already for the off days and for the off season. And so when the pandemic hit, we were ahead of the game technologically. And I was already accustomed to playing to a little piece of glass instead of an audience. And so it's worked out really, really well. But running into Brandon during the Greenwich Village Folk Festival was an amazing stroke of luck, which is one of the reasons I say I feel like the luckiest man alive, because those kinds of things happen all the time. Oh, listen, and by the way, Brandon, if I know you got to get out of here. Does anybody have the link for Duval Osteen's performance because tonight, what I would really would be great. We all support each other, and so very often I will end this gig and then just hang out in detention, and that just means I'm going to hang out with you guys online in the chat room, and we just chat about stuff. But tonight, when I wrap this up, I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to go get some food, and then I'm going to watch Duval, our friend Duval, who is Dean's girlfriend and partner. Willie already got his ticket. Oh, and Elle got their ticket. Okay, so if anybody has the link, because I just thought it would be cool if we all jump over there. Her performance starts, it's an evening of storytelling called Generation Woman, I think, or Generation Women. And I don't know what to expect, but I have seen showcases that Duval has done in the past. And, you always get a little bit antsy about going to see a friend in a showcase. Because, you want to be polite. I think the last one I saw that she was in was a comedy night, and it was fucking brilliant. So anyway, it's a matter of support. So after the gig tonight, I'm going to break down, I'm going to get some food, and then I will see you guys over at Duval's thing. If somebody could put the, oh, there it is. Denise did it. Cool. And they have a cool thing, which I did, is that you can buy a ticket for a certain price, and then if you paid a little extra, they'll give a free ticket to somebody who can't afford it. So if you do that, I think they should have a good crowd. And I'm going over there, and I see Willie and Denise and Elle. So maybe I'll see you guys over there. Oh, this is what I wanted to share with you. It's the antidote. Like very often, months ago, I would do a song like Disgraceful about Donald Trump and his minions, right? Just disgraceful. But I would try to follow it up with a song like We Can Be Kind or Keep Hope Alive, and as the antidote. Well, I just showed you Elizabeth from Knoxville, Tennessee. And I shared with you the religion song, right? My religion, not to put too much pressure on you, is that you, for me, are God. And so am I. And so that's just for me, and that's my best guess for today. That's the best way I can describe how I feel these days. But if you want to just sum it up, for me, it's something that I can't define, but I know it when I see it. It's a lot like love. It's a lot like class or nobility. It's difficult to define, but you know it when you see it. And I wanted to share something with you guys that I saw God within the last 48 hours in a video. And so I want to share it with you now. And then maybe we'll celebrate a couple of other kinds of birthdays, all right? But if you're doing something else, if you're sketching or painting, or if you're writing, or if you're listening over your shoulder while you do the dishes, I would recommend just get in front of your computer right now. It's only a minute long. But I really, truly wanted to share this with you. Is a woman whose daughter, full-grown daughter, is living with cancer and started chemotherapy and began to lose her hair. So the daughter decided, well, fuck this. I'll just shave my head, and that'll be a look but it's difficult. You know, it's not a little thing. I think more so for women than men, just, you know, on a societal level. But so her mother, was the person who decided to help her with this decision that she made. All right, to shave her head before chemotherapy. And so I just wanted to share this with you because it's the antidote to Trumpism. It's the antidote to Trump followers. It's the antithesis of everything we saw on January 6th.
Olha, mãe. É muito branco.
Tua mãe é branca, vai ter que pôr o cabelo de preto.
Mãe, por que você fez isso, mãe?
Eu e Deus. Imagem dele.
Mãe, por que você fez isso?
Deixa ela.
Mãe. Por que você fez isso, mãe? Não era pra ter cortado, mãe. Ah, mãe.
Mãe, tô chorando. Tá, mãe.
I'm sorry, but that's love. That's God. I don't have to look any further than that. And I thought that I would share that. As the antithesis, as the antidote to Trumpism. If you know what, I'll post that on my Facebook page, or I'll post it in Patreon for anybody that missed it. But you know what? We all know that. We all know that in our own lives. I know so many of you. I know the kind of love you're capable of. That kind of love. I've seen kindness extended to me. All I have to do is look around my apartment. All I have to do is look around this studio, and there are examples of incredible kindness. And it's something that I think for me, it's something that I really need to hold on to in the face of Trumpism. I have figured out for me the way to combat Trumpism is for us to just have more fun than them. Just have more fun. Dance more than a Trump follower. Sing louder and more freely. Laugh louder. Have better sex. Find more joy in everything than them. And it will be, I think, irresistible. I think the way that you view the world will be irresistible to them. And I think that's the way. Let me do this. I wrote this song, and it's for you guys. I've met people everywhere, some from here and some from there. You know what? I have an idea.
Olha, mãe. É muito branco.
Tamanho é branco. Que cor de cabelo de preto?
Mãe, por que você fez isso, mãe?
É eu e Deus. Imagem dele.
Mãe, por que você fez isso? Mãe. Por que você fez isso, mãe? Não era pra ter cortado, mãe. Ah, mãe.
Mamãe, tá chorando?
Let's leave them up there. I've met people everywhere, some from here and some from there. By now I'd bet it's more than quite a few. Nearly every woman and every man I've met just does the best they can to understand the things we all go through. But there are those who just don't care, who try to grab more than their share of everything, and they're all out there too. So I don't take for granted I'm a man who gets to spend his time with people in this world like you. So often it can seem today, so many feel like it's okay to celebrate the darkness in our hearts. And then they wonder why we see such hatred and disharmony. To me, that's just exactly where it starts. And for others, fear can hide the way, sadly unaware that they allow it to dictate the things they do. But I've no reason to despair, as long as I still know that there are people in this world like you. It's the antidote, right? I guess things are just the way they are. In many ways we've come so far, and still I'm sure we've all got more to do. But I can open up my heart and say I'm grateful every single day for people in this world like you. Loving people in this world. You know I mean it. Like you. So good to see you here, Mike. Okay, now, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna have a great gig on. See, I don't want to run up against Duval's thing. So, we'll hang out. We got a lot more stuff to do. But if that isn't a video, if that isn't a moment captured in time of the kind of love I know that every single person in this chat room is capable of, I know that. I don't know a lot of you very, very well, but if you're hanging, it's like I sing in this moment at the end of this gig. I'm sure you all agree, because you're hanging out with me. If you didn't, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have a good time. So I'm going to share some really fun stuff. But you know what? We were all about love and fun, and we created this video. So do me a favor. In the chat room, chat along with it, but get up out of your seat and dance if you feel like it. But sing along with this, and then I've got a couple of other little birthday things. But let's just enjoy this. Do we all know what we're doing? And then I promise we're going to move on. Here we go again. A video all across the country, across the ocean, the UK, the Netherlands. Let's all do this together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
And the world
Okay. Send me those videos. And we'll see what happens, guys. Thank you so much for showing up for this. Let's just keep going. Now let's move on. Right? And I saw that Jackie was saying that she needs some hugs. So everybody is just sending the air hugs. You know what? Let's do this. Jackie, let's do this. Let's see if we can, let's make Jackie, without any trivia questions, the recipient of today's fortune cookie. And, all right, so Jackie, I can't give you a hug, so let's see if we can give you a fortune from the, this is not from the silver fortune cookie of wisdom. This is just from a real fortune cookie that I got with Chinese food last week. This is for Jackie. Okay. I don't know if this has anything to do with what you're going through, but your fortune says a judgment or a circumstance will rule in your favor. Was that kind of an air hug, or was that just a big nothing burger? A judgment or circumstance will rule in your favor. Is that good news? Wait, hang on a second. Let's try another fortune cookie. Let's see if we can get a hug. Oh, by the way, anybody that is lagging behind yeah, okay, no. So we're all just sending hugs, and you get the ones in person from Jake. But if anybody is lagging behind in this gig, you can always hit the refresh button on your computer, or just slide the thing all the way up to be like, because the delay should only be about a few seconds when we're on YouTube. It's like when we were on Crowdcast. Remember, it was like 40 seconds, but here it's really only a few seconds. So. Oh, by the way, yeah, so birthdays. David from New Jersey, is he here? David Schwartz from New Jersey. He's the one that the day before the gig usually tells me if there's a celebrity birthday. So Allie, I don't know if you knew this, but today is Allie's birthday. She's sharing a birthday with two songwriters, one internationally famous, Neil Diamond, and one who was more of a under-the-radar kind of niche songwriter that was beloved among his fellow songwriters. But let's do a birthday song for one of the birthday boys. He told me is 80 years old today. Neil Diamond. Oh, Carrie needs hugs too. So, all right, we'll have to think of something musically to hug Carrie, okay? Well, let's do a song by Neil Diamond on his birthday. She was morning and I was nighttime. I one day woke up to find her lying beside my bed. She softly said, "Come take me." Oh, it was Sunday. I thought you said it was today. For I've been lonely, in need of someone, as though I'd done some wrong somewhere, but I don't know where. Don't know where. Come lately, you are the sun, I am the moon, you are the words, I am the tune, play me. Songs she sang to me, songs she rang to me, words that rang in me, rhymes that sprang from me, warmed the night, and what was right became me. You are the sun, I am the moon, you are the words, I am the tune, play me. And so it was that I came to travel upon a road that was thorned and narrow, another place, another grace would save me. You are the sun, I am the moon, you are the words, I am the tune, play me. You are the sun, I am the moon, you are the words, I am the tune, play me. Now the other guy who David told me it's his birthday, but I don't know if it's today now. I had to do a backing track. But this is one of those songs that... Does that riff sound at all familiar? Now I could do it like that, except that kind of wouldn't serve this song. So I created a backing track, and we're gonna do this. Karen got it. First one. Woo. So you guys can howl just like Karen in the chat room. All right. Let me get the backing track up here, and we'll have some fun with this. Right, you guys don't mind, like I always say that I am not a cruise ship kind of entertainer, right? I'm not even a performer. I don't know what the fuck I am. But I like being in the song. I like doing the song. I like sharing the song. I don't like performing the song. But a song like this, it's like Come Together by the Beatles. You got to do a backing track, or you got to play with a band, or there's no way to pull it off. You can't do this song like... Zoe's got the wolf in there already. All right, here we go. Chat along with it. I saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand, walking through the streets of Soho in the rain. He was looking for a place called Lee Ho Fooks. get a big dish of beef chow mein. Everybody! Ah, woo, werewolves of London. Ah, woo. Ah, woo, werewolves of London. Ah, woo. You hear him howling around your kitchen door. But you better not let him in. Little old lady got mutilated late last night. Werewolves of London again. Everybody! Ah, woo, werewolves of London. Ah, woo. Ah, woo, werewolves of London. Ah, woo. Here we go. He's the hairy-headed gent who ran amok in Kent. And lately he's been overheard in Mayfair. You better stay away from him. He'll rip your lungs out, Jim. Huh. And I'd like to meet his tailor. Ah, woo, werewolves of London. Ah, woo. Ah, woo, werewolves of London. Ah, woo. My favorite verse. I saw Lon Chaney. He was walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London. I saw Lon Chaney Jr. walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London. I saw a werewolf drinking a pina colada in Trader Vic's, and his hair was perfect. Ah, woo. Werewolves of London. Draw blood. Yeah! Ah, ooh. I saw Lon Chaney, he was walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London. I saw Lon Chaney Jr. walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London. I saw a werewolf drinking a pina colada in Trader Vic's, and his hair was perfect. Yeah! You know what? Oh, what the hell? I had, let me do this song. Just because, again, I think you guys get it. I know you guys get it. But when I share with you this stuff, and I get to spend time during a global pandemic in this way, and showing you, teasing you with a clip of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire from another lifetime ago. Do you guys want to see that on Saturday? We're going to see if I get a copyright violation. And if I don't get one, we can split it up, because it was an entire show. So we can split it up and just do the highlights. But it was really funny. It really was a funny episode of my life. Trader Joe's. All right, we gotta do that from now on. I saw a werewolf shopping at Trader Joe's, and his hair was perfect. Irach, thank you so much for hanging out, man. We'll talk. Jeff and I have some plans, but Erich, I want to ask you. Well, I'm sure Jeff has already. These people in this chat room they know the play now. Actually, they know Jack Flew as well. We did Jack Flew live with Austin Pendleton and Chuck Cooper and David Andino. It was and Gillian Lewis. It was spectacular, and we have a director, Leonard Folia, who has always wanted to direct that play. Now, with that kind of firepower, I don't know what it would take, what more it would take to get that play on its feet. But I'm convinced the first one is going to be The Green Room. And you guys know, everybody in this chat room knows, I'm an unapologetic possibility junkie, but I'm also an unapologetic whim follower. And my latest whim, so Erich, if you know anybody, or if anybody in this chat room has a connection to Ronald Reagan's son, Ron Reagan, you've seen him do those commercials for the Freedom from Religion Foundation. If you know a friend who has a friend who knows somebody's next door neighbor's babysitter's cousin's best friend who knows Ron Reagan, would you please get that to me? Because I'm convinced that somebody, the producers that bring The Green Room and Jack Flew and Possibility Junkie to life are not going to be your typical Broadway investor, or what they call producers these days. They're going to be human beings who are passionate about the concept, about the truth that theater can affect life, can affect human evolution, intellectually and emotionally. So, Erich, think about it. If you know anybody, or anybody that has money and connections, that is passionate, doesn't have to be a theater person, who's passionate about art being able to affect life. And then we'll talk. It's gonna be a ride. I should probably also mention to you guys that when Jeff and I spoke, we also were talking about Possibility Junkie being the time for that being now. Now, here's the thing: a lot of you will be upset at this decision, but it's firm in my head, and it's my job is not to serve myself. My job is not to serve my bank account. My job is not to, these things are all important and necessary, but my job as the playwright is to serve the play. And so I can promise you, I will never play the part of that guitar man in Possibility Junkie again, unless it's for an anniversary show at Lincoln Center down the road and it's funny. But Jeff actually ran an actor by me who might be just perfect for the role of that guitar man in Possibility Junkie. But my job is to serve the play, and the best thing I can do for that musical is to get the fuck off the stage. I shouldn't have played it last time, but to bring that character to life, it was necessary. And Gretchen Cryer, who was the director, insisted that I bring that character to life. Even though he's based on me, it's just time and the wind. It's just I will never play that role again. But the show deserves to be done, and it will be. All right, so you want to do something. Listen, I only got a few more minutes, but I did say this was going to be a big-ass rock and roll night, and then I didn't do anything. So maybe we'll do it on Saturday. Oh, you know what? I was gonna do. I have a list. I was gonna do Captain Jack. I was gonna do Rockin' in the Free World. I was gonna do Wind Up by Jethro Tull. But you know what? This just popped into my head, and if I remember all the words, I'll be amazed. I won't let you down, so please don't give me up. I gotta have some faith in the sound. It's the one good thing that I've got. I won't let you down, so please don't give me up. 'Cause I would really, really love to stick around, oh yeah. Heaven knows I was just a young boy, didn't know what I wanted to be. We were every little hungry schoolgirl's pride and joy, and I guess it was enough for me. To win the race, a prettier face, brand new clothes, and a big fat place from the boys on MTV. But today, the way to play the game is not the same, oh yeah. Still, I wanna give you some happy. I think there's something you should know. I think it's time I told you so. There's something deep inside of me. There's something else I got to be. Take back your picture in a frame. They'll think they're singing in the rain. I hope you understand. Sometimes the clothes do not make the man. All we have to do now is take these eyes and make them true somehow. All we have to see is that I don't belong to you and you don't belong to me. Yeah, yeah, freedom, freedom, freedom. You got to give what you take. Freedom, freedom, freedom. You got to give what you take. Heaven knows we sure had some fun, boy. My kid, just a buddy and me. We were every little hungry schoolgirl's pride and joy, and I guess it was enough for me. To win the race, a prettier face, went back home, got a brand new face from the boys on MTV. Today, the way to play the game is not the same, oh yeah. Still, I wanna give me some happy. I'm so making this up as I go along. I think there's something you should know. I think it's time I told you so. There's something deep inside of me. There's someone I forgot to be. Take back your picture in a frame. Don't think that I'll be back again. I hope you understand. Sometimes the clothes do not make the man. All we have to do now is take these eyes and make them true somehow. All we have to see is that I don't belong to you and you don't belong to me. Yeah, yeah, freedom, freedom, freedom. You got to give what you take. Freedom, freedom, freedom. You got to give what you take. road to heaven, but it feels like the road to hell. But I knew which side my bread was buttered, and I took the knife as well. Posing for another picture, everybody's got to sell. But when you shake your ass, they notice fast. Some mistakes were built to last. That's what you get, that's what you get, that's what you get, that's what you get, that's what you get for changing your mind. You get for changing your mind, that's what you get. After all this time, I just hope you understand. Sometimes the clothes do not make the man. All we have to do now is take these eyes and make them true somehow. All we have to see is that I don't belong to you and you don't belong to me. Yeah, yeah, freedom, freedom. You take freedom, hold on to my freedom, freedom. You gotta give what you give, what you give, what you take. Oh. Damn. Okay, you guys tell me, was that a mistake? I got about 16 bars into that, and I was like, oh, fuck, this is a long song, and this might suck. But then I went for it. Mistake? I don't know. Who cares? What's the name of the gig? It's Just Us. Wow. No, awesome, fantastic. Well, okay, that's why we're here together. Here's the song. I'll tell you what, let me do this. Because Duval's performance is at 7 o'clock. So let's just do a couple more songs. And then let's all get something to eat, and then I'll meet you over there, all right, at Generation Women. And I saw before that Denise had the details. So if you guys still want to grab tickets or whatever it is, I already have mine, so I'll see you guys over there at 7 o'clock. But let's do a couple of big-ass rock and roll songs, because that's what I promised. And then come back on Saturday, because on Saturday, I also want to share with you guys back from the Millionaire days. And it was funny, too, because Regis Philbin... Oh, and I just see Jeff is still here. Jeff, in the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire thing, Philbin is asking me about my career as a playwright. And he said, and it's really booming, right? You've got a famous director, a Broadway director who wants to do your play. And I said, yeah, it was Leonard Folia. And I said, we're looking for a theater in 2001. That's how long ago this was. It's 20 years ago. And he says, oh, good luck, good luck. And I said, yeah, because at the time, I was convinced that Lenny was going to be the thing that got us the theater, and there was a producer involved back then who had no idea what the fuck he was doing. He was a money guy. So he gave me like $1,500, which was my rent at the time, to option the thing for a year, and then it just sat there for a year, and the rest is history. But that's all in the thing, where in the Millionaire show. So we'll do that on Saturday. Well, that's bad. Actually, you want to do a big ass rock and roll song, or do you want to save that for Saturday? Let's do. Let me do a couple of songs that I wrote, and then we'll save the big ass stuff for Saturday. This is a. Let me do this. I really like doing Werewolves of London. That was fun. Oh, and by the way, do you guys really like it better when you can see each other? I'm trying to think if trying to gauge if doing this for the duration of this pandemic, because the Trump administration really did leave a big pile of wreckage. From what I understand, the city of New York today had a mass total of 7,000 doses in a city of 9 million. 9 million people, 7,000 doses in the city of New York today. That's unacceptable, but it's also really bad news as far as recovery goes. So I'm thinking that we're going to have to do this for a while. But would you guys rather do 2 Zooms, or is this chat room okay for you guys? Because with this chat room, we can do the double stream. We can do Facebook and YouTube. Well, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it on Saturday when we can actually talk, when you guys can see each other. Let me do this. Let me do this song. It's a song that I wrote in 2020. Even though 2020 was a shit show, we're not doing that song. Baby, what do you know when things ain't going right? I got a new place I love to go, anytime, day or night. Oh, baby, you know what I hear? There's room enough for 2, and all of my troubles disappear whenever I'm there with you. Ooh, darling, what do you say? Our own sweet place to hide. Crazy love in our crazy way, leave the crazy world outside. Sweet chocolates, strawberries, sights of fantasy. Goodness knows that anything goes whenever you're there with me. Don't know if there's a God above, but if there was, I'd thank it, 'cause I found a whole new kind of love under that Mexican blanket. Woo! The block a time or 2, now's a good time to admit it. We like our loving the way we do. Been there, done that, did it. Who, pretty girl? I'm pretty sure it don't matter anyhow. So just lose the laundry at the door, and I'll meet you there right now. Don't know if there's a God above, but if there was, I'd thank it, 'cause I found a whole new kind of love under that Mexican blanket.
Let's go.
Don't know if there's a God above, but if there was, I'd thank it, 'cause I found a whole new kind of love under that Mexican blanket. A whole new different kind of love under that Mexican blanket. blanket. Let's go. Oh, Carrie, do you know what? You just made my night. You know, and I've shared this with these wonderful people over the past few weeks, over the past months, almost the past year, is that when this started, I didn't give it the credit, the weight that it deserved. But this pandemic has been really difficult. And I'm sorry you've been having a tough time. I've been struggling in my own way too, and I've got it so much better than so many people. But thank you for saying that this is helping, because as an artist, as a human being, we all have periods where the radar is clicking, right? And everything's going right, and we feel like we're really steering the ship. And then for myself, there are times of bone-crushing disillusionment and paralyzing self-doubt when I can't think of a reason to get out of bed in the morning. And so some days it's just putting this show together, because I know I'm going to see you guys, gives me a reason. And then when I look down and I see Cheetah in the Netherlands, and Mike and Jana from Midtown East, and Marcy and Stuart, and Jackie and Jake in Florida, and all of you, it gives me a reason. And when you just said that this is helping you, you gave me my reason. So let me share one other thing with Carrie, because and then we'll wrap this up, because I am going to make some dinner and watch Duval's thing. But Carrie, this is one of the things that we do. In fact, you'll see. Well, Jake, on Saturday maybe we'll share. Jake sent me a video of him playing bass. So we actually created a Billy Joel cover together, and your friend Jackie wound up. Even though she's camera shy, she sent a still photo for this video. But this is the kind of thing we do around here, and you'll get to see a lot of the people like Janet and Willie and Marcy and Stuart. All the names that you see, you'll see a lot of them in this video, and spread the word, bring friends. But let's do this before we get out of here. One, two, three, go ahead. Believe it or not, I'm not doing this because I like it. Believe it or not, it's not 'cause somebody told me to. Believe it or not, it's not that I decided not to fight it. Believe it or not, I'm doing this for you. Believe it or not, I'm not making some kind of statement. Believe it or not, I'm not a pillar of society. Believe it or not, it's not for my own entertainment. But whatever you believe isn't up to me. Yeah, you can take it or leave it. I just thought it might be worth a shot. But I don't really care if you believe it or not. Believe it or not, I don't do things 'cause all my friends do. Believe it or not, I'm not a fan of conformity. Believe it or not, I'm not intending to offend you. But whatever burns your ass isn't up to me. Tell 'em, Chris. planned it. Believe it or not, I'm a man who rarely does what he's told to do. Believe it or not, I don't believe you'll even understand it. But believe it or not, I'm doing this for you. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm doing this for you. You know, we're all doing this for you. Okay, one more song that I wrote that I love sharing with you guys because I mean every word, inspired by our dear friend Daria, who you see in our Happy Birthday alley. That's her good girlfriend Daria. Let's do this song, and then we'll end in our usual way, okay? When I write a song like this, it's nice to be able to say, well, it's kind of like what the new president said when he quoted Abraham Lincoln, and he said, "My whole soul is in this." Now, I don't know what the fuck a soul is. Remember, I'm the guy that wrote the religion song, but I'm in this song. Some people say the way I live is backwards. They don't know how a full-grown man can live this way. But if people say the way I live is backwards, then I'm aware that I don't care what people say. Some scratch their heads at my determination to live each day the way I truly feel, paying close attention to my own imagination, while imagining the best becoming real. Well, here I am. This is me, trying to live without regret, so you can bet that what you get is what you see. 'Cause what we hold as true isn't always what it seems. I hope you love your life. Mine gets made in my dreams. I hope you love your life. Some people say I live my life like some damn hippie, and that day and age is gone and out of sight. But if a world of peace and love is what those kids were dreaming of, in many ways, those damn hippies had it right. It's not up to me to say that there's a right or wrong way. We're all free to live whatever life we choose. But you'd be mistaken to believe that I am weak or I'm naive. Life is too damn short and there's no time to lose. So here I am, just standing in the light. Einstein said imagination is the strongest thing on earth. And he was right. Right, Karen? 'Cause what we hold as true is almost never what it seems. I hope you love your life. Mine gets made in my dreams. I truly hope you love your life. Mine was made in my dreams. Yeah, Willie. Us damn hippies. When I was young, I was not a hippie. I was a basketball playing, beer drinking, road tripping, free spirit. But I was a little bit behind the hippie generation. Too young for Woodstock. And I still had some evolving to do. But I'm a damn hippie now. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. We'll do it again on Saturday, and we'll do the Zoom thing so we can all see each other, okay? But truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. It takes a life to realize what life is all about. And life is all about this moment. This moment. I'm here with you. Now that we're through, what secrets did I tell? Did you get to know me well in this moment? How fast these gigs fly. Song after song goes rushing by. I won't pretend that time has been our friend. I bring my songs to sing my songs for you until the end. And as I live these days, I'm grateful for all the ways that brought us here to praise this moment. There is no other moment. This moment. How soon, too soon, the seasons fly. I see my life go rushing by. I only hope that time will be your friend. We live a life just to live a life of love. I know you see. And I'm sure you all agree, 'cause you're hanging out with me. But I only guarantee this moment. Well, we did it again. And you guys did it again. Please know this, for the rest of the night, or wherever you are, if you're on the West Coast and it's still daytime, until you go to sleep tonight, know this. Feel good about yourselves, because you helped at least one human being deal with this reality that we're in. You guys, when I start these, I never know where the show is going to lead, but I always know that I'm going to finish up and my heart is going to be filled with you. with love. So thank you so much. I will see a bunch of you. I'm going to shut it all down like right now. So thanks a whole lot. And I'll see a lot of you guys in the audience at Duval's thing. Okay? And then I'll see you on Saturday. Guys, thank you so much.